What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, and today we got another quiz video for you guys, and this one actually seems to be quite fun. Can you name the last 5 NFL first round draft picks for each team? This was just tweeted to me by Josh McCarty, so thank you so much. If you guys want me to do a quiz, make sure to tweet it at me and to have quiz in there with the link, so I can just search quiz and then have the link in there as well. So Josh did that fantastically, so we're going to go ahead and do this quiz. If you guys are new here, would appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, and definitely make sure to follow me on Twitter. All links are in the description at Bengal Designs. Even gave a shout out to a great creator there in Soft Drink TV. But here we go. We got a quiz. Like 50% of people who are watching this probably aren't subscribed, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Do a lot of NFL stuff on the channel. College football as well. I need to get more into that video wise, but here we go. Can you name the last 5 NFL first round draft picks for each team? We have 17 minutes to get 160 different names. Could be quite tough. Might try to speed through this, but also I imagine some of these could be quite difficult, but they are first round picks and of the last 5 years, so I should be familiar with almost all of them. Well, actually, not even last 5 years. Some of these probably will be the last like 2 or 3 years, depending on how many picks they had, and even maybe last 7 years, depending on how many picks they had again. But all right, Arizona Cardinals, you got Kyler Murray. We have Josh Rosen the year before him. Temple linebacker is Hassan Reddick. Ole Miss defensive tackle is Robert Nkemdiche. And Florida offensive tackle is DJ Humphries, I believe. He just got a nice big contract. Atlanta Falcons, we got Caleb McGarry. We have Chris Lindstrom, Calvin Ridley, UCLA outside linebacker in 2017. Why? Oh, is that Tack McKinley? I guess I was thinking of like defensive end there. And then Florida safeties Keanu Neal. I kind of forget he was a first round pick. But Baltimore Ravens, we have Hollywood Brown. Of course, we're going to see 2 2018 first rounders for the Ravens, so this doesn't date back 5 years. We have Lamar Jackson, quarterback out of Louisville. We also get William Jackson and Malcolm Brown, Adoree Jackson for the Titans. Adoree Jackson might have been one I forgot, so that was kind of good that we got that. Well, there will be some crossover. South Carolina tight end is not Mark Andrews. It is Hayden Hurst. Alabama corner for the Ravens is Marlon Humphrey. Kind of forget that he was a first-round guy, but definitely worthy of that pick. He has developed into being a fantastic player. And then Ronnie Stanley is that last pick. Buffalo Bills, we get Ed Oliver. Didn't even come close to typing that correctly. I wasn't even remotely close. He just got arrested for a like DUI or something like that, or DWI. But pretty vicious there. Josh Allen before that. We also get Josh Allen for the Jaguars. Virginia Tech linebacker is Tremaine Edmonds. We'll also get his brother Terrell for the Steelers. Cornerback from LSU, Tre'Davious White. We also get Kevin White for the Bears. And then defensive end from Clemson is going to be Shaq Lawson. There we go. Carolina Panthers. We had Brian Burns, one of my biggest draft crushes of 2019. He was actually really, really good last year. Just was injured up a little bit. So I expect him to have a huge 2020. DJ Moore before him. Stanford running back, of course, going to be Christian McCaffrey. Louisiana Tech defensive tackle is Vernon Butler. I was shocked to see him go in the first, and I think he was as well with the way he's played so far in his career. And then the Washington linebacker is actually someone who played safety and running back at Washington, and that is Shaq Thompson. Another Shaq on this list. Bears, you got Roquan Smith. Probably will be more Smiths on this list. It's a pretty popular name. There's actually just Marcus Smith. Oh, that's one I might have forgotten as well. Oh, I probably wouldn't have. Louisville edge bust for the Eagles. I remember that. We got Trubisky. Speaking of busts, Georgia outside linebacker is going to be who is it going to be? Leonard Floyd. He just got cut, I think, or became a free agent and not re-signed. And then the Virginia Tech corner is Kyle Fuller. We also get Will Fuller for the Texans. Bengals. We get who did they draft in 2019? Jonah Williams. A lot of Williams on this list. Ohio State center is Billy Price. Washington receiver. Oh, John Ross. I don't know. I was kind of wild on that one. And then 2015 is gonna be Cedric Ogbuehi. How do you spell Ogbuehi? O-U-E-H-I. Boom. There we go. Cleveland Browns. We get Denzel Ward, Baker Mayfield. Miami tight end was David Njoku. And this was one of my points. This only dates back to 2017. Because They had a lot of picks. Those are 3 first rounders in 2017, 2 in 2018. Texas A&M defensive end was Myles Garrett. I don't know why the first name that popped in my head there was someone that the Giants drafted, and now I can't remember his name. Demontre Moore. He was actually really good at Texas A&M and then was terrible in the league. Had some off-the-field issues, I think. Michigan safety for the Browns in 2017. Jabril Peppers. Oh, that was a weird one as well. I couldn't really think of that. We only have 12 and a half minutes left, so I kind of get going on this. Leighton Vander Esch. I got to get going. Is it just one word? Leighton Vander, Boise State. That's who it is, Leighton Vander Esch. Am I misspelling it? I'm not. I know how to spell. Am I? I gotta be. Leighton Vander Esch. You gotta type his entire name. Jesus. Taco Charlton. Ohio State running back Ezekiel Elliott, Byron Jones, and Zach Martin. Broncos, we got Noah Fant, Bradley Chubb, Garrett Bowles, Paxton Lynch. We're actually flying through this. And Missouri defensive end. Ooh, is that going to be Shane Ray? Yes. Detroit Lions, we get TJ Hawkinson. Arkansas center is Frank Ragnow. Florida linebacker Jared Davis. Might be multiple Davises on this list, but I guess probably not. Ohio State offensive tackle is Taylor Decker, and then the Duke guard is going to be Laken Tomlinson. He's on the Niners now. He's like one of the only Duke players I can think of in the NFL right now. But yeah, that's just always an obvious one for me somehow. Green Bay Packers safety is Darnell Savage. Michigan defensive end is Rashawn Gary. Louisville corner is Jair Alexander. Kenny Clark before that, and then Demarius Randall for the safety / corner out of Arizona State. Played safety at Arizona State, and then the Packers transitioned him to a corner where he was just not quite as good. Texans, Alabama State is Titus Howard. Played quarterback in high school. He was gigantic. You guys got to check out some of those highlights on Huddle. They are wild. Quarterback from Clemson is Deshaun Watson. Wake Forest corner is Kevin Johnson. There's actually an old video on this channel. I think the Texans rebuild from 2018 where he's actually in that, because I met him at some event that I was working in 2017, 2018 when I was an intern for my cousin here in Houston, and then I moved to Houston. Obviously, if you are a fan of the channel, you might know that. But the South Carolina defensive end is Jadeveon Clowney. Indianapolis Colts, we get Quentin Nelson. Ohio State safeties, Malik Hooker. He was so good there. He's been okay in the NFL, but not amazing. Center out of Alabama for the Colts. Ooh. Alabama. Why is that tripping me up? Who's the center on the Colts right now? Jeez. All right, that's really annoying. We're going to circle back to that. The receiver from Miami in 2015 is Philip Dorsett. What a bad pick. And then the Florida State defensive end is Bjorn Warner. How do I know Bjorn Warner and I can't, or Bjorn, and I can't come up with the Alabama center? I think it's Alabama that's throwing me off. What's the Colts center? I can only think of Frank Ragnow in my head, but he is a Lion. Who is their center? We'll come back to it. Florida defensive tackle for the Jags is Taven Bryan. He hasn't really done much in the NFL so far. Fournette, Jalen Ramsey, and then Dante Fowler Jr. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs, we get Mahomes. Also, this does not include 2019, by the way. So that should be, or 2020, I should say. So take note of that. Obviously, no, like Clyde Edwards-Helaire because he was their last pick. I think some people will probably ask about that, but it's pretty clear when this was. It's not including that, so whatever. Damn, they really haven't had a ton of picks. This dates back to 2012 for the Chiefs. Might be back pretty far for the Patriots as well. We can get to them. Corner from Washington at 18 for the Chiefs. He would still be on the team, maybe, depending on his rookie deal. Oh man. Okay, we're gonna get Eric Fisher on here. The Memphis defensive tackle. Oh my goodness, the Chiefs is gonna give me fits. I might have to just move on for right now. I'm actually drawing huge blanks because I can't even come up with the Chargers defensive tackle, Jerry Tillery. All right, we got to get back in a rhythm. Safety from Florida State, Derwin James. I gotta name the position and the school. I should be able to come up with it. Joey Bosa. We also get Nick Bosa, of course, for the Niners. And then Melvin Gordon. Rams, Goff, Gurley, Donald, Robinson, and then Georgia linebacker for the Rams is Alec Ogletree. Giant legend there. Dolphins. I don't even have enough time. I have 8 minutes. I gotta speed up. Dolphins defensive tackle Christian Wilkins. Alabama safety is Minkah Fitzpatrick. Missouri defensive end is Charles. What is his name? I have his face in my head. Charles. I can only think of Edwards. His name is not Charles Edwards. Charles. Oh my God. Okay. That one's super frustrating. Ole Miss offensive tackle is Laramie Tunsil. Nah. And then the Louisville wide receiver is Devontae Parker. Charles. What is his name? Charles. Oh, jeez. Vikings center is Garrett Bradbury. Corner from UCF is Mike. Oh my Lord. I can't think of last names. I can only get first. It doesn't even make sense. Laquan Treadwell, Michigan State corner. I just thought of Darquez Denard. That'll get me the Bengals, I think. In there somewhere. It won't? Did we already do the Bengals? I guess he wasn't in there. Mike Hughes. Okay. Charles for the Dolphins. I cannot come up with that. That's infuriating. Who's the Michigan State corner for the Vikings? Why is this odd? That's... Oh, no. It's not even Xavier Rhodes because he was from Florida State. Who is the Michigan State corner? We'll get the Louisville quarterback for the Vikings in the first round. That would be Teddy Bridgewater. I got to speed up. I mean, I can't... I don't know how I can't think of some of these. Patriots, we get N'Keal Harry. Georgia running back is Sony Michel. Tackle is... not Isaiah Wilson. It's oh, you gotta be kidding me. Florida defensive tackle is Dominique Easley. I know a lot of these players I'm missing, and I'm so close on some of them. Some of them I'm just blanking out on that I should be able to name that I just haven't yet. UTSA from the Saints. That is Marcus Davenport. I'm actually really frustrated with how I'm doing on this now. Wisconsin offensive tackle Ryan Ramczyk. There we go. Ohio State cornerback is Marshawn Lattimore. Louisville defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins. And then the Clemson linebacker is Stephon Anthony. Giants cornerback DeAndre Baker. Jesus Christ, we're not going to even talk about him. Dexter Lawrence, Saquon Barkley, Evan Ingram. All right, we got my favorite team very quickly. Jets, Sam Darnold. Safety from LSU is not Calvin Pryor. He went to Bama. Jamal Adams. Okay, I don't know why I'm being weird on that. And then Ohio State linebacker Darren Lee. He doesn't start his name with a semicolon. Bengal, you idiot. Raiders, Jonathan Abram, Josh Jacobs, Cleveland Ferrell. Who's their left tackle? Their left tackle is Jesus Christ. Ohio State cornerback is Garyon Conley. I know who it is. I got to get through this. We'll double back if we have enough time, which hopefully we do. Eagles, Washington State. Another guy that I know. Andre Dillard. I mean, it's just, the names are just escaping me right now. Tennessee defensive end is... Dude, like, I can think of them in my head. There's a V in there. It's Carson Wentz and Nelson Aguilar. I'm getting so annoyed. Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker. He's 5'11". Oh my God, man. Devin Bush. It's so crazy that I can't remember these names. TJ Watt. And then Bud Dupree. I know I'm freaking out about this too much. Mike McGlinchey for the Niners. Alabama linebacker is Reuben Foster. Stanford defensive end, who's kind of been a bust, is you gotta be kidding me. Let's get Eric Armstead. Solid. That's who it is. It's Eric Armstead. So no, it isn't. It's DeForest Buckner. They got me. Stanford, Solomon Thomas. is who that is. TCU defensive end is LJ Collier. Rashad Penny, 2016 tackle from A&M. Oh, that's Jermaine Ifedi. West Virginia linebacker went to the Raiders, went back to the Seahawks. You gotta be kidding me. Who's a tackle from 2011 Alabama? Bruce. Oh, the linebacker's Bruce. I'm so annoyed. I know these, dude. I know these. Let's go to the Bucks. Let's get I mean, you have got to be kidding me. Jameis Winston, Vernon Hargraves the third, Vita Vea. Ugh, I'm getting so annoyed that I'm getting annoyed at this even. Titans, we get Jeffrey Simmons. Alabama linebackers Rashaan Evans. Michigan State tackles Jack Conklin. Washington Redskins is Montez Sweat. Dwayne Haskins. Jonathan Allen. The other one is Deron Payne. I don't even know what I just typed. And then Josh Doxson. All right, a minute and 48 to come up with the ones I haven't gotten yet. Let's do it. I mean, who is a Chiefs defensive tackle? I don't know. Like, some of these I need to be able to get. Like, Bruce. This is so frustrating. I feel like I can come up with the tackle's name. I don't know why I'm blanking on it. DJ Fluker. Not Fluker. Who was it? I can come up with the Raiders. Colton Miller. Okay. I knew there was a K. I kept just thinking of the Falcons tackle, Caleb McGarry. Dude, the Colts center is good, too. That's what's frustrating. And the Chiefs, I just can't come up with any of these for some reason. Like 2014 Auburn defensive end feels obvious. The Washington corner. Who would that be? For the Chiefs. Cornerback out of Washington. I mean, I did well on this. This should have been 100, man. I know who 2017 is for the Eagles. There's a V. It's not Vinny Curry, but the name keeps popping in my head. I know exactly who it is. He lacked like a great deal of edge bend coming out of Tennessee. And I mean, 2012 is so easy. I know the first names for a lot of these guys. I cannot think of the last names. And I'm not going to get any more. I mean, that's insane. And I know 2018 too for the Patriots. I think that's Isaiah Wynn. Vinny. Oh, it's Derek Barnett. I mean, I know that, but I do. Bruce Irvin, James Carpenter. I guess I kind of think of him more as a guard than a tackle. Bruce Irvin was easy. Charles Harris, Ryan Kelly, yeah. Oh, Marcus Peters. Oh no. D Ford, I forgot him being at Auburn, and like if he was outside linebacker, I might have come up with that. But defensive end, I mean, yeah, that's what he is. Dontari Poe, yeah. Charles Harris, I just should have gotten. Trey Waynes, he's forgettable to me, but I should have gotten all these. Yeah, and then Ryan Kelly was the one that I missed. So we got 94%. Like, yeah, I dominated this one, but like, the only one I'm really comfortable missing on this one is James Carpenter, and that's it. Because I think of him as a guard. Charles Harris, I should have known, man. I mean, I said Charles 100 times. Trey Waynes, I feel like I could have come up with. I screwed that up. Ryan Kelly, I should have known. He's their starter now. D Ford's on the Niners. Peters is gone. But that one was so obvious, dude, because he had so many interceptions. Was he, defensive rookie of the year for the Chiefs in 2015? And then Derek Barnett was easy, too. I just kept thinking V, and that screwed me up viciously. And then Bruce Irvin, I knew. This was just a frustrating one, but yeah, we did really well, obviously, just not as well as I would have wanted. Let me know in the description. Nope, you can't do that because that's the only I have access to that. Let me know in the comment section down below how you did. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.